What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's time for another installment of Kyle in the Kitchen. All right, based on what you see in front of you, do you guys know what we're making today? Rice Krispies, marshmallows, chocolate, caramel, Mickey ear cutouts. Well, today is your lucky day. We are making Mickey Rice Krispie treats. So this is a recipe that is not on Disney Parks blog, but I've been seeing a lot of different articles of ideas on how to recreate it. So we're gonna recreate it today. Hey guys, what is going on? So we are going to be making some Mickey Rice Krispie treats today, and the recipe is actually right on your Rice Krispies box. So we are literally just going to follow that recipe, but I am going to add a secret Disney ingredient.
Secret Disney ingredient.
So all you guys need to make some Mickey Rice Krispie treats is a box of Rice Krispies, marshmallows, butter, a measuring utensil, and this is totally optional, but we're gonna jazz it up a little bit. So you can dip your Rice Krispies into something fun. So I have some chocolate, I have some caramels, and I have some white chocolate. We've got sprinkles. So most of the stuff is all available on Amazon, and everything you see here, I will link it in the description so you can purchase everything up and make your own Rice Krispie treats right from your kitchen. So I have some just little popsicle sticks. The box is so huge. I don't need that many, but you know, you never know when you need popsicle sticks, am I right? So let's get to cooking. So the first thing that you guys are gonna need is 3 tablespoons of butter, and they're gonna go in a large saucepan, and we're going to melt those. So you're gonna turn your oven or your stove on low, and you're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter, and you're going to let that melt. So we have our butter in our pan. We're just gonna let that melt all up while your oven or your stove, I don't know why I keep calling it an oven, while your stove is set to low. So we're just gonna let that melt. Now it's time to add in your marshmallows to your melted butter. So you are going to need 4 cups of the miniature melted marshmallows. So into your measuring cup, we're just going to fill this up to 2 cups. So we're going to fill it all the way up. So this is 2 cups, 4 cups. We're going to add the official Disney secret recipe, vanilla. So I am just going to add half a tablespoon of vanilla extract to the mix. And we're just going to stir this up and melt this down. Now, once your marshmallow mix is all melted down, then it is time to add your Rice Krispies. So you're gonna need 6 cups. So 3 of these, because this is a 2-cup cup. So you're gonna fill this up 3 times and right into your marshmallow mix. I'm getting excited. Woo! All right, so into your bowl, we're gonna do 6 cups of Rice Krispies. So 2, 4, and you wouldn't think 6 cups is a lot, but it is. This is basically the whole box, and I got, how big is this? a 12-ounce box, and it's pretty much empty. So you wouldn't think that 6 cups of Rice Krispie treats is a lot, but it really, really is. So now we're gonna mix this up, and that's the next step. So this is what it's supposed to look like in your bowl. You guys are getting a little behind the scenes action. So once everything is all in there, it's going to, I don't really know what the word I'm looking for is, gel and clump all together. So that's how you know it is ready. So you have your mix, and now we're going to put this in a pan. So the next step of the process is to put your Rice Krispie treat mix into a pan. But before you put it into a pan, you wanna make sure that you spray it with cooking spray or wipe it down with butter. So this is a trick that my grandma used to do. I'm just have a little bit of melted butter, like really soft, onto a paper towel, and just rub the paper towel that has butter on it all around your pan. And this will prevent your Rice Krispies from sticking, because you do not want that to happen. On to the next step. So your Rice Krispie treat mix, you're just going to empty it into your pan. You may need to get a spoon just to scrape off anything that's stuck to your spatula. And the name of the game is to move quickly so it doesn't get stuck in your bowl, which mine is starting to. So you just want to get it out of here quickly. Make sure you scrape down your sides. No crispy left behind, am I right? And once it's all in here, then we'll flatten it down and all that good stuff. All right, I think I got out all I could get out. So now once it's in your pan, we're going to, I'm just gonna get a wooden spoon and we're just gonna flatten it down. So I have a wooden spatula and we're just going to squish. You know what, let's just use our hands. Nope, not working out. It would help if I read the directions. A buttered spatula. So we're just gonna take a little bit of that butter that I had at room temp. There we go. Now we're cooking with the city gas. This is what happens when you don't read directions. So we're just going to evenly flatten this into the pan. Done. I'm gonna bring you guys around and show you what it's supposed to look like inside the pan. So once you have your mixture inside your pan, you're gonna see it's supposed to be nice and flat and evenly distributed all in your pan. So we're gonna let this chill and set, and then we will cut everything out. All right, guys, I'm going to pop this in the fridge for, I'm gonna say a half hour, 45 minutes to let it set and chill, and then we'll come back and we'll cut out some Mickeys. Woo! See you guys back here in about 45 minutes. 1 minute, 1 second, your time. All right, guys, BRB.
1 hour later.
Welcome back. All right, so at this point, your Rice Krispie treats should be nice and set. I have had mine in the fridge for about a half hour. I think any more than that, it might get a little too hard, but you want it to not be warm and you want it to set. So when you do cut it out, it's not gonna fall apart on you. So now let's get to the fun part. So what you're gonna need next, get yourself a cookie tray and line it with some wax paper or parchment paper or something so it doesn't stick to your cookie pan, because then that'll be one less dish you have to wash. Let's start cutting out some Mickeys. So I got this set right here on Amazon. And like I said, everything that I ordered in order to make these, it'll be in the description below so you can order it yourself. So the set that I ordered, it's a pack of 5 and it comes in all different shapes of Mickey. So I'm gonna use the largest cutter and let's hope for the best. So maybe putting these in the fridge was a bad idea. I'll let you know in a minute. And then carefully, there you go. They are a little difficult to cut, I will tell you that. So I think maybe putting it in the fridge was a not so good idea. But like I said, I'm going rogue with this and really doing it without an actual recipe, except the one that's was on Kellogg's. So I'll keep continuing to cut these out. So now that you have all of your Mickeys cut out, I am gonna show you what to do with the scraps. So in your pan, you're gonna have a bunch of scraps left over. So we don't want anything to go to waste, and we wanna get all of the Mickeys that we can. So take all your scraps and squish it all together and flatten it back out. So just take all your scraps, put them all together, and like dough, flatten it all out. So what I'm doing, because I'm finding it a little difficult to get some of these through the mix, I'm just making an indent. I'm making an indent and then just cutting around it to get it out of the pan and to keep its shape. Like, well, his ear kind of didn't make it, but like so. So we have another little baby. So I'm just gonna keep cutting these out. So all of the Mickeys are now cut out. The recipe allowed me to make 12 large Mickeys, and I had scraps left over that just weren't turning out well enough to do any more cutouts. So I rolled them into balls, and I'm gonna make Rice Krispie Pops because nothing is gonna go to waste today. Now it's time to decorate. The toppings that I'm gonna use today, I'm going to use caramel, white chocolate chips, Hershey's chocolates, and we're gonna cover them in sprinkles. And I got these sprinkles on Amazon, and inside, I don't know if you can see it, it's little Mickey ears in there. How cute are they? Link is gonna be in the description. So now let's get to decorating. Now the fun part begins. It's time to decorate. So I have 3 bowls, and I'm gonna fill each bowl with our toppings. So the first bowl, I'm gonna need some scissors. First bowl, I'm gonna fill with the white chocolate chips. Second bowl, I'm gonna fill with 2 Hershey bars. And I'm just gonna break it up and put it right in the bowl. And then the third bowl, I'm gonna fill with some carmels. So these are individually wrapped. So I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap all of them and put them right in the bowl, and we'll be right back. All right, so I have a bowl of caramels, I have a bowl of white chocolate chips, and I have a bowl of regular chocolate. You know what? I'm gonna throw 1 more Hershey bar in here. I just feel like that's not enough. So I'm gonna throw 3 Hershey bars in here, and I'm just gonna break it up. All right, so we're just gonna microwave all of this and get it nice and melted. All right, all of our decorations and dipping sauces are all ready. So I have a bowl of melted chocolate. I have a bowl of melted white chocolate, and I have a bowl of melted caramels. So now let's get to decorating our Mickey Rice Krispie treats. All right, so now it is time to start decorating our Mickey Rice Krispie treats. So let's start by doing a traditional style like they do in Disney World. So let's just dip his ears right into the chocolate, and let's see how this turns out. Next, we can just sprinkle a little bit, sprinkle some sprinkles right on top. Just like that. We could also do some white chocolate. Caramel. And here's a closer look of this batch all decorated. It makes me feel like I'm actually in Disney World, right? Now we're gonna make some of the Mickey Rice Krispie treat pops. So I'm just gonna stick a popsicle stick right carefully inside of the Rice Krispie treat. All right, so our Mickey Rice Krispie treats are done. The Crispy Pops, however, was an epic fail, and I just kind of gave up on them, so that happened. So wrap on the Mickey Rice Krispie treats. I think they turned out pretty stinking amazing. It makes me really, it really makes me miss Disney World. However, all the parks are still closed, so I hope that me bringing you these recipes just brings a little bit of that Disney World or Disneyland magic into your home. And you know what? I have full faith that the Disney parks, they will reopen when it's safe. Let's not rush the process. We will get our Disney magic soon enough. Until then, let's continue to bring these magic moments into, our kitchens and our living rooms. And we're all in this together. So here are some Mickey Rice Krispie treats for you. The Pops, however, not so much. All right, guys, it has been so much fun. Another episode of Kyle in the Kitchen. That's a wrap on it. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and hit that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. We will hang out next time for another episode of Kyle in the Kitchen. I'm not sure what Disney recipe I'm gonna bring to you next. Stay tuned, subscribe to find out so you know when it's up. All right, bye. Have a magical day. I'll see you real soon. Kyle in the kitchen, Kyle in the kitchen, Kyle in the kitchen. Here we go. Woo!